Newcastle United have £200 million to spend in Football Manager 2022. Let's go spend some money. Hello and welcome back to FM Wonderkids, hopefully helping you get the best out of Football Manager. My name is Rhys, and coming up in today's show, I've spent £200 million in Newcastle's first transfer window in Football Manager 2022 on some of the best players I could get to make the best squad possible. Now, Newcastle is going to be a really popular save for a lot of people, so hopefully this will help you out. I think my squad is insane. No more beating around the bush. Don't forget to hit the like button. Please hit subscribe as well if you're new, if you've not hit subscribe already. And let me show you how I've built this team. Okay, so when you start as Newcastle, Graham Jones, your assistant manager, who's quite a good assistant manager in real life actually, hands you the team sheet or the squad sheet, and well, that's pretty much just good enough for the bin, right? There's a few select players on there that I would like to keep and I have kept in this save, but largely you're going to have to go out and spend that £200 million if you want to get this team anywhere near challenging for any kind of honours at all. So first up, let me talk about the players that I'm going to keep in the team, right? Alan Saint-Maximin, number one, he's definitely staying. He's got a huge ability and a huge potential as well. Definitely the kind of player we want in our team. Look at that dribbling, acceleration, pace and flair, etc. Saint-Maximin, you ain't going nowhere, pal. Then we got Callum Wilson. He's got everything you would want in a striker, right? Finishing, composure, acceleration, pace, off the ball. We know he can score goals. He's 29 years old, so he's in his prime. He stays up front. Martin Dubravka, our 32-year-old goalkeeper, is just about good enough to stay in the team, I think, at least for the first season anyway. He's got reflexes, one-on-ones, good communication and commands his area very, very well. But really importantly, he's got good positioning, right? 15 out of 20 is ace. And there is one other player who just about sneaks his way in to my starting 11 or thereabouts, and that is Sean Longstaff. Just by sheer grit and determination, he has clawed his way into that starting 11 in a kind of defensive midfield position. Look at that determination, 20, teamwork 16, work rate 16. These are the kind of attributes you need to be a dogged defensive centre midfielder. He's got stamina, tackling. He's perfect for the role. He's not like a Brazilian Neymar, he's not Messi, he's not Cristiano Ronaldo, but that's not the job we want him to do, right? So Sean Longstaff, he's a homegrown talent as well, which is perfect to kind of build a team around almost. He stays. So the first thing I needed to do was to dip my toe into that transfer market, find myself not one, but two centre-backs that can play alongside each other and form a real solid base for our defense. Essentially, we don't want to be conceding goals, we don't want slow defenders, we want a young, technically gifted defender ×2 that can really take us up a level, but will also develop themselves with the team heading into the future. Let me show you the two which cut the mustard. Jules Conde was by far the standout pick in that category. He cost us 68 million. That was his release clause. He's worth every penny. Heading 16, marking 15, tackling 16, positioning 14, determination 16. But look at those mentals there: bravery, composure and concentration, all 15s and 14s. And look at his physicals: acceleration, agility, balance, jumping reach, natural fitness, pace, stamina and strength, all above 14. That is elite centre-back numbers, and he's only 22. He's going to be world class, this guy, in the future. And for 68 million for Newcastle, he's one of the best players we've bought, no question. To go alongside Conde, we bought Badashil. Okay, he's 20 years old, so he's slightly younger, but again, he's going to develop into a really world-class centre-back. Tackling, marking and heading 14 already at the age of 20, as well as positioning, composure, concentration, bravery, anticipation. He's got them all above 12 at this age, which is excellent. But look at those physicals as well. Jumping reach 17, he's going to be dominant in the air. 6'4", acceleration 13, pace 14 and strength 15. This is going to be an excellent defensive partnership to build on. And look, he's left-footed as well, so I can play one on the right and one on the left. This is the perfect defensive partnership. The best I could find. 16.5 million we spent on Badashil, but now we need a right back, right? The best right back I could find, and it's by far the best right back I could find that wanted to sign for Newcastle, was Kieran Trippier. A 30-year-old English fullback. He's an England international. It's perfect for our Newcastle team, right? We don't want to be signing all foreign players. We want to keep a kind of backbone of English players, and Trippier fits the bill. Crossing 16, we know all about his set piece taking ability. Free kick taking 14, but look at that, tackling 15, marking 13. This guy's just won the league with Atletico Madrid, don't forget. Work rate 17, teamwork 16, stamina 17, natural fitness 16, anticipation, which I like in my fullbacks, 14 as well. Kieran Trippier is perfect. We only spent about 20 million on this guy. 20 million, one of the best bargains we had in this £200 million spending spree, without a doubt. Okay, so we've done our 2 centre backs and we've done our right back, right? That's almost our defence sorted, but it's getting a bit boring. So why don't we sign a flair player? Enter Rafinha from Leeds, a 24-year-old Brazilian. We signed him for 50 million quid. What a steal this guy is. One of the most exciting talents in the Premier League at the moment. Look at that acceleration and agility and pace and dribbling and first touch and corners and technique and work rate as well. One of the best players in our squad already, and for 50 million, Rafinha. He's just so exciting. Look at him. Look at him. Okay, so we're not finished yet, guys. Have a look at this squad, because there's some huge signings which I've not mentioned yet as well, and there's a corker to finish up with as well. So make sure you stick around, because it's insane. We've got Callum Wilson up front with St. Maximin and Rafinha on either wing. We signed a backup striker for Callum Wilson, just in case he doesn't cut it. It's this guy here. He's a wonder kid. He's going to be one of the best strikers in the world in the future. Raspadori, I want to say his name is. Finishing, first touch, composure, acceleration, agility, pace, off the ball, flair, either footed. He's sick, right? So we don't have to rely on Callum Wilson. We've got this guy as a backup. Centre midfield, I present to you Ruben Neves. We had to spend a little money on this guy. I think we spent about 60 million on Ruben Neves, but you can see what kind of player he is, right? We needed someone in that centre midfield who could pass the ball and who was creative, right? We signed 2 of them in the end, but Neves is the best of them by far. He can play deeper in the defensive midfield role as a playmaker, or he can even play in the centre midfield role, which is where we've got him set up here at the moment. Passing, technique, vision, and look how good he is mentally, right? Neves, an absolute steal. Alongside Neves, we managed to sign Dani Ceballos for about 6 million. He was on the transfer list. Passing of 16 again and vision of 14. A bit lightweight maybe, you could argue, for the midfield, but we have got, don't forget, the likes of Sean Longstaff who could come into that position. And Joe Willock as well, who I forgot to mention at the start of the video. It's got great potential, and look how attacking and fast and stuff he is. He's kind of like the next Frank Lampard if he can really reach those heights. I mean, he probably can't reach those heights with those attributes, but that's the kind of style of player he is, right? Arriving late in the box, good at passing, good at finishing, etc., right? Looking towards the back then, you can see we've got Longstaff there holding the fort, and we've signed Luke Thomas on loan from Leicester. Really decent left back. We've got an option to buy him in the future. We actually signed Ryan Sessegnon as well by mistake. We've signed 2 left wing backs. I think I approached to sign them both and then went on holiday for a week and we actually signed them both. But hey, we don't need both of them. Maybe you could invest that money in a right back, like a backup right back for Trippier, because we haven't really got an amazing one here. We've just got Kraft, right? So it's a little bit dodgy. The cells left over from the Newcastle original team could operate as a great backup. You can see tackling, marking and heading, all 15, which is pretty much what you want, right? He's got strength, he's just not that quick, that's all. Although his pace is 13, he's definitely someone who could operate as a decent backup for these 2. But that's not it. That is not it, guys. There's one more which I need to show you. Take a look at our transfer screen, head on over to transfer activity in, and look who we've got on the bottom here. Youssoufa Moukoko, one of the greatest wonder kids of all time in Football Manager, and we've signed him for Newcastle. 50 million. He won't come until January for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but he's going to be in the club in January. Moukoko, one of the best wonder kids that has ever happened in Football Manager, and we signed him for Newcastle. Newcastle. Words can't express how exciting this save could be. Acceleration, agility, natural fitness, pace. This guy's got a lot of determination. Finishing already at 16 years old of 15. Composure 14 and dribbling 15 as well. Joins on the 2nd of the 1st, 2023. What's all that about? That's not January. That's January in 2 years' time. Okay, so when you are offering Moukoko a contract, then don't make the mistake I've made and not get him until 2 years in the future. They must have tried to slip that one in as I was rushing around trying to spend this £200 million. Well, I hope they develop him nicely for me, and then we get him in 2 years' time, and we have a nice, what would he be, 18-year-old rounded player who's played a lot of games for Dortmund. You can't go wrong there, I guess. So what has that done to our finances? Well, we got 59 grand left of our £200 million. I hope this works out, Newcastle. I hope this works out for you. There's the squad. There's the lovely star ratings all down the right hand side. It's beautiful. It just really is a beautiful thing, right? What I may do is go on holiday with a save now for 5 years and see how the team manage, right? If that's something you'd like to see, let me know in the comments below, because I will do that and I'll make a video on it as well. Make sure you've hit the like button if you have enjoyed it. Hit subscribe if you are new. Plenty of Football Manager 2022 videos coming out from me. You can support us on Patreon as well. I will link that up there. But for now, thank you very much for watching. See you later.